Woo, woo, woo. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Listen, I love me some Batman. Not like that. Calm down. But I love Batman. So what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all good? I hope so. Listen, if y'all don't know, if y'all haven't been following for so long, and I mean like within the last couple of weeks or something like that, I've been doing this 1,000 calorie diet, and I know what a lot of y'all say. I'm gonna close these cabinets because they kind of distracting right now. But I know what a lot of y'all say. Oh my God, that's so unhealthy. Consult a doctor. Listen, a lot of y'all is skinny. Okay, a lot of people who are skinny be giving information to people who are fat. It don't work. Now, I will say there's a difference between being overweight and out of shape. Overweight is there's a lot of meat on your bones and you need to go ahead and go take care of that. Out of shape, right? Out of shape is your lung capacity and everything else isn't to where it's supposed to be. So you yourself, you got to regulate that. You got to understand. You got to regulate it. So that's what the problem is. But now what y'all have to realize is that if you overweight, you're going to have to minimize some stuff. You're going to have to take some stuff out. You're going to have to withdraw from certain things. Y'all understand what I'm saying? But majority of the people are just like, oh, it's so unhealthy. Like, listen, I'm trying to lose weight, okay, y'all? I'm trying to be nice and fit, okay? I'm trying to look like Terry Crews. It will not happen. But I'm trying to get there. And one of the hardest things that I struggle with, and I know I struggle with it, y'all, is the cravings. Or there could be just times where I just want something. So I go and get it. Because I don't deprive myself. And I've learned that to not deprive yourself of something. How I learned this? I learned it with little kids. Because you can't deprive a kid of something, right? Because when the kids start whining and crying and dying, what does parents do? All right, little Jimmy, come here. You can have whatever you want. You can go ahead and have the cookie bar. You can go ahead and have the candy bar, right? So the parents give the kid what they want. I know that was not a good example. I don't care. I'm an adult. Cravings, they suck. I'm going to tell you that, okay? But a lot of times, I don't always give it to my cravings. And now I started to realize is that I don't always crave something sweet. I don't. Normally what I crave is like garlic bread, anything with bread. I haven't really craved rice. And I love rice. I'm black. I gotta love rice. And part Hispanic. But anyway, I love rice though. But I haven't really been craving rice. But I know what y'all probably asking. So, tell us about your diet. Tell us about what you eat. What I eat is sadness. And with a little bit of side of vegetables. Alright? What I eat is disappointment. With a little side of vegetables. Alright? But no, seriously, what I really do eat, y'all, I mean, I don't know, there's some days that I will say I do, come under the 1,000 calorie limit. I will say that, just because I really don't eat that much sometimes, so, but which is a good thing though sometimes, right? It's a good thing because you don't want to always eat those. You don't always. I guess you just don't want to always eat some certain amount of calories and stuff like that. But anyway, so a lot of times for breakfast, so when I did have them, it was either chicken bites or steak bites with egg whites, or sometimes it would just be regular eggs, like 2 regular eggs. And usually my breakfasts would be about, I would say maybe anywhere from 300 calories or less than that. Lunchtime, either I'll make myself a salad, have a little bit of olives on it, or I have the chicken or steak bites on the salad. Actually, I started doing steak bites at the end, and some avocado, some guacamole. I'll put guacamole on the salad. Eat the salad with some olive oil, some pepper, and just some other different stuff that I would eat with that. And then dinner is just usually whatever we're cooking at that time. So dinner could be like a pork chop or something like that with some vegetables, chicken with some vegetables. Sometimes it's like steak with some vegetables and stuff like that, you know. But it's really not that bad. But reason what I started to do, y'all, what I started to do was that I get this here, right? I started doing this for dinner time, right? There's some days that I do this for dinner. Now, it's 100 calories, right? So it's 100 calories, and serving size is 1 scoop, right? So now, if I do, so I would normally do like 2 scoops of this. So it comes out to about 200 calories. It comes out to be 40 grams of protein. I don't know if that's good or not. And then the sugar is not really that much sugar. And it has a whole lot of good stuff in it that seems good. And then normally what I'll do is that, so basically you're supposed to mix this in an 8-ounce glass of water. But I do it with almond milk. So basically this is like 100, no, it's 200. And then the almond milk is probably like, what, 80 or so. So I'm doing about 280 for dinner, which is really not that bad. Especially since I already ate the majority of the calories at the beginning of my meal, right? At the beginning of the day. So breakfast or lunch, you know. And then whatever I eat for snacks. Sometimes my snacks are not really that crazy. So I would say I'm doing pretty good. But then I bought this new powder. So I'm going to try, I don't know if I should try the 2 scoops as I normally do, and then this powder. But I bought this alkaline formula. I've seen it. This been in my Amazon cart for the longest, y'all. When I say the longest, I mean even before I started this 1,000-calorie diet, the longest. So it's a Super Greens alkalizing, can't even say that word right, formula. So it has like 50 organic superfoods, where it's like vegetables, fruits, vegetables, super greens, mushrooms, and probiotics. So that's it. The only problem I have with these things is that there's not that much fiber in it. But there are some fiber blend that is within it, but it's not that much fiber though. So like this, the dietary fiber is only 5 grams. And then the other one was 3 grams. So that's what, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not really much fiber that's within these things, but there is a lot of fruit blends that's in here. They also have a couple of mushroom blends too, because for some reason, I don't know why, but like in the last year or so, within the last year, I've been seeing a lot of mushroom stuff being popped up, and it's kind of crazy because I'm like, since when has mushrooms have ever been so good for you? Like, since when? And I know what you're gonna say. Well, it's been since the beginning of time. Stop it, because you did not know that either. Like, there's like limeane's mushrooms that are really good for you, changa or something like that, and they're supposed to help you with your memory and just like your day-to-day focus. It's supposed to help with those things, and that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. I don't see a problem with that. So yeah, and so like I said, that's really what I've been doing for dinner, and I tell y'all, it is like the hardest thing though. But though I do feel kind of full though when I drink it, and I don't really crave anything else after it. So I guess I'm doing pretty good. With it. Oh, and then I put berries in it. That's the other thing too. I put berries in, and I actually use about this size of cup. So this is a, doesn't say, but I would assume this is probably maybe a 60 ounce or a 20 ounce, maybe not a 20 ounce. But it doesn't. Yeah, it really doesn't say. So that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me to help y'all. Sorry. But yeah, it's probably like a 16, 18 ounce. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. So it's a 44 ounce. Because that cup was a 44 ounce. So it's probably about a 44 ounce cup. So I usually fill it up to the top. I have a NutriBullet. So I'll put everything in here. What I probably would do is I'm going to see. Maybe I'll do still the 2 scoops and then the other scoop of that. We're going to see how that works out, y'all. So, yeah. But that's really what we do. And then even if we're going out to a restaurant, I'm telling you, when I go out to a restaurant, y'all, them healthy cups, they come off. Because I'm eating good. Because I'm at a restaurant. You know, I'm not going to be like, oh, let me just get a salad and some disappointment, please. No. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. Don't get that wrong or twisted. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what we're going to do, y'all. So, and it's been a journey so far. I mean, the scales numbers have been going down a little bit, but not that much, but a little bit. Come next year, I'm trying to be fine. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to be fine. Oh my God, like that. But keep on following the journey, y'all. It's only gonna keep getting better and better. We gonna hope. Later, y'all.